You can always count on Cowboy fans to get my blood boiling, to wake me out of my depression from the Lions' loss. Thank you, Dallas fans, you dingbats. Let me tell you something, okay? They're acting like the season's over. The division is theirs. Mark Holmes, I don't care if the Eagles win or lose Thursday. The season is far from over. You don't win championships in September, okay? And 1 week can change a lot of things. It can change a lot of things, and no matter what happens, we are coming for your Cowboys. You're in for a long fight. A long fight. Get ready. Still stinks. You everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're ready for tomorrow night. Eagles Packers. It's going to be a hell of a game, because the Eagles, they got a lot on the line. They are in a situation where they got to go in and find a way to win. Okay, to go down 1 wins and 3 losses on the year is a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Now, I'll say this. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, and I know even me, very frustrated by that Detroit Lions loss on Sunday, might have said it is, and I was wrong. It's not. It is not the end of the world. It puts us in a tough situation. It puts us far back, but it's not the end of the world. And win or lose, this season's a long season. There's a lot of football left to play. And you know what? I'm telling you, yesterday I had a lot of stuff to do, couldn't do a video, used it to kind of just regroup, get ready for this game. And you know, I was driving around listening to YouTube, and boy, oh boy, all I hear is how the Cowboy fans think it's just over. It's over. Give them the season. Give them the division. And that's what entitled teams do. That's why they don't win. What, for over 20-something years? Because they think that they should be given something. Okay? They should be given something. A lot can change in 1 week. Okay? We've talked about, and I've talked about it, Dallas beats New Orleans. The Eagles lose. They're 4-0. You're 1-3. And that's really tough to come back from in division. It is. It is. Not impossible, though. Not impossible. But here's the alternative to that. Here's the thing I didn't talk about. If the Eagles go in and beat Green Bay, they're 2-2. And if Dallas loses to New Orleans, all of a sudden they're 3-1. You're 1 game out. All of a sudden, it's a new day. It's a new season, right? All of a sudden, Dallas fans can't start acting like, oh, we won a Super Bowl. Look at that Prescott. Oh, he stinks still. That's what I say. Okay, I give him nothing. Oh man, I was giving you guys stuff. I was being polite and giving you your credit for going 3-0. But after all the crap I heard, take it all back. Take it all back. Stinks. Hate that team. I can't wait to play Dallas, dude. I can't wait to beat them up. I can't wait to beat the crap out of that team, and it will happen. It will happen. Now, let me tell you something. We are in a tough spot. Oh, man, Dallas fans don't know how I just took it yesterday. Just bent over and took it all day long in Dallas Cowboy videos. Bam, 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 right up my ass. I took it, but I took it like a man. Inch by inch. Okay? And let me say this. I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready for the fight with this team. This season's far from over. And Dallas fans, you snapped me back into reality. Thank you. That's what I have to say to you, Mark Holmes. That's what I have to say after your 3 videos on me in the last few days. That's what I have to say. Thank you for snapping me back into reality. Season's far from over. Win or lose, the Eagles are coming. And we will get it right at some point. We will. Because look, it's not about what you do in September. It's about what you do after Thanksgiving. And that is a long way off, okay? And we're going to find a way. You're not going to win every game you think you're going to win. You're not going to lose every game you think you're going to lose. And maybe, just maybe, the Eagles could go into Green Bay and pull this off. Now, this is going to be very, very hard. When I look at the Green Bay Packers, what scares me the most is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a guy I call the Dragon Slayer. because when he plays Dallas, he always tends to destroy them. And he's a guy that can go off at any time, any place, anywhere. I don't care what the defense, I don't care how good your defense is. I don't care. He's very good. And look, he hasn't been lighting it up. Okay, that offense is still, they're still trying to find their way. And I think that they look at this game, Green Bay's perspective, that, hey, look, Eagles secondary is weak. They've been giving up big plays. We really could get our offense going. And I think they're going to take a lot of shots for big plays downfield. And the one thing with Rodgers is if he has time, he will destroy. You think what Stafford did or Matt Ryan did is bad. What Aaron Rodgers will do is even worse. So it's very scary. So what I need to see from this defense is I think you're going to have to at times blitz, at times not blitz. You're going to have to cover things up and really try to keep him off balance. Show him things you've never seen. And the pass rush has to get home. It has to get home. And one thing I would like to see is Deshaun Hall was the best pass rusher all preseason. I think he led the whole league in preseason sacks. I'm not saying he's Reggie White or he's the next world beater, but at this point, doesn't he deserve a chance to get on the field and play? Doesn't he deserve a chance to play? That's all I'm saying. Because I think he has to get on the field. Give the guy a shot. Give the guy a shot. Look, I am so unimpressed, and I'm gonna bitch about this player now because I've been very frustrated with him since preseason. Josh Sweat is nowhere. Where is Josh Sweat? Where is he? He was supposed to have a better year. He looked horrible in preseason as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't look good now. He's done literally nothing. I've not even heard his name once in the regular season. Put Deshaun Hall in his place. Let him get snaps over Josh Sweat. Please, give him a chance to play. Really, seriously. You know? So I want to see Deshaun Hall. I want to see the Eagles at times blitz, bring everybody. Now, when you bring everybody, please press them wide receivers. Don't be 6 yards back. But you got to get pressure on Rodgers. You got to force him to get rid of the ball quick. I think he has some ridiculous numbers. Like, if he has like 3 seconds to throw, his numbers are insane. So you got to make sure you make him throw the ball quick. Now, they have a pretty good running game. I'm not really worried about the running game because I think we're pretty good against the run. I think the problem is going to be Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers taking shots down the field trying to make big plays. That's what we're going to have to stop on offense. And if we can do that and we can get pressure and make him uncomfortable and throw him off with some things he's never seen and mixing it up, I think we'll be in this game. Now, offensively, when I look at the Eagles, the great thing about this week is we're getting Alshon Jeffrey back. Now, how healthy is he? How well is he ready to go? I don't know. But just his presence alone probably is going to calm a lot of people down. It'll take maybe some pressure off Nelson. And, basically we'll go out there and we'll see how these guys do. I rewatched last night the Eagles-Detroit game, and look, Arcega-Whiteside doesn't get open. Aguilar drops everything. Hollins pushes off, and I was unimpressed with him. Just unimpressed with all those guys. Yes, I think Alshon definitely helps us in this game. And I think the thing is it'll help maybe them because the Lions ran, especially in the fourth, they were double teaming Ertz like all day. Okay, all day. And it really, the Eagles didn't get any help from the outside, and definitely not from Nelson. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get it going. Hopefully Alshon being back will help us. So the other thing is we've got to run the ball. We've got to run the ball effectively because the Green Bay Packers give up big yards on the run. They give up big yards in the run, and Jordan Howard knows the Green Bay Packers. It's time to unleash Jordan Howard. I want to see him get 20 to 25 carries. I want ball-controlled offense. I don't care if you have to deke and dunk at times. I don't care. Keep Aaron Rodgers off the field. Have long, sustained drives and get points. And I think it's time to unleash Howard. Now, I don't know that they're going to do it. But that's what we're going to do. And if we can do those things on offense and those things on defense, I think we win the game. And look, the Packers, Their defense is pretty good, very much improved, and they got a good pass rush, and it's going to be a tough challenge. But I think the Eagles. I'll say this: I'm very encouraged by all the Eagle fans that really think we're going to go win this game, because I don't. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real with you. I don't. I think if this game was Sunday, I would like our chances. The fact that it's a short week, I think it is just a really bad situation. And when I pick this game, I'm going to say I think Green Bay is going to win. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be like 24-23, 24-21. It's going to be a game where we're going to have a chance. But I mean, from what I've seen so far, mainly from the defense, I don't have a lot of confidence. But I'm encouraged by all the Eagle fans that are thinking we're going to win. I'm so encouraged that I at least took the Eagles in the 5.5 points. Okay? Now, the Eagles can win this game. They can win this game. I hope they win this game. You know I'll be here streaming it. So everybody wants to come hang out with me, come hang out with me. Let's see this team do it. But I think the Eagles are just in a rough spot. Now, here's what I think is going to happen. I think that the Eagles, if they lose on Thursday, will go out and get Jalen Ramsey. I think Jalen Ramsey's coming to Philly. I think this is going to happen, and I think the loss to Green Bay may encourage it. They may do it whether or not they win or lose this game. But I think next week, after this Thursday game, is the time you may see Ramsey get traded. And I think, especially if the Eagles lose, I think they're going to do it. So we may lose this game, but it may lead us to getting Jalen Ramsey, because I think the Eagles are interested. Now, there was a giant rumor last night going around talking about Jalen Ramsey for Ertz, and this was close. Okay, and this was somebody reported. Now, I looked for sources that I know that I would trust. I couldn't find anything, but it was going off on Twitter. Everybody, and I was getting, I must have gotten 15 questions about whether or not I think this trade's going to happen. Do I think it's real? And I looked into it. I couldn't find anybody that I would consider credible saying that the trade was going to happen. But for argument's sake, let's say it does. Okay, or if it was the offer, Jalen Ramsey for Zach Ertz, I would do it in a second. In a second. Now, here's the thing. I love Zach Ertz. I love him. But Ramsey is a premier corner, a shutdown corner, and he's 24 years old. He's 24. Zach Ertz, I think, is going to be 29 in November. Now, you also have Dallas Goedert, a guy who we all think could be really, really good, and he's young. So I would go ahead and trade the older guy, bring in the shutdown corner, and then give Goedert the starting position. I think it would be a good move and a smart move for the Eagles. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't have any reason to believe the Ramsey for Ertz rumors. I don't believe it. I did hear now on 97.5 The Fanatic, Anthony Gargano, he was talking about a possible Jalen Ramsey trade. Now, he said his sources within the Eagles told him that the Eagles offered a 1 and a 2. Okay, that they offered a first and a second. Jags were getting ready to do it, and the owner made them pull back because he's not ready to do it yet. So I don't know what to make of it. This is what he said on the radio. That seems more believable to me than Ramsey for Ertz. But we're going to have to wind up and see. So I think the Eagles, I think, look, just because I'm going to tell you I don't think we're going to win this game doesn't mean I'm not hoping, praying. But I have to be honest with you when I think they're going to lose. And in this game, I don't see it. I don't see it. And a lot of it has to do with it being a short week. The other thing is this. I think that the loss is going to lead to a big trade for Ramsey, and then the Eagles are going to go on a roll. And they're going to find a way, and they're going to get back in this whole thing, and they're going to take out Dallas. I still believe that even at 1 and 3, it's happened before, it can happen again. I believe that. I believe that Ramsey trade will get things going. But we'll have to wait and see. And if somehow we win this game, the pressure goes on Dallas. Because if you lose to New Orleans without Brees, I am going to let you have it. There is no excuse, in my opinion, for you to lose that team. I don't care they beat Seattle. I'm not that big on Seattle like a lot of other people. So it's not a surprise to me that they went and won. Dallas, if you lose to Bridgewater and the Breesless New Orleans Saints, I'm sorry. You're going to hear it. I'm going to let you have it because there's no way this should happen. Okay? There's no way. in my opinion. And especially if the Eagles beat Green Bay. Then it's only a one-game division. So things can change quick. We're going to find out very, very soon. Now, as far as the Eagles go, let me just say this. I might have said this earlier. I can't remember, so I'm going to repeat it because I think it's important. The one thing we have to remember about this Green Bay game, even though I don't like the spot we're in, when you're a desperate team and you need to win, and you need to win more than the other team, teams have a way of playing harder and getting things done. Especially, we know this Eagles team loves adversity, loves being the underdog, loves being overlooked, and they feed on this. And they did this last year, and it worked. It worked in 2017 going into the playoffs. It worked last year, and it could work again. And that's the big thing that I really like about where the Eagles are at going into this game. The fact that adversity is something we answer all the time, and the fact that the Eagles are going to be desperate for this game, more so than the Green Bay Packers. And I think that's a great thing. And anything can happen in these games. Fumble here, a fumble there, a kickoff return. You never know. So I'm hopeful the Eagles will get this done. And I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part. Last year when the Eagles lost to Dallas, we went and played the Rams, went on a run. We were a big underdog against the Rams. I shaved my head. After I shaved my head, everything changed. Everything changed. So this year, even though I'm not ready to shave my head yet, it's too early for that, the beard's got to go. The beard's got to go because it's a curse. That's how I see it. So with that said, I got to go shave, get ready for tomorrow night when I'll be streaming. With that said, take care, talk to you later, and don't be a dingbat.